Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business. So happy and blessed Friday to everyone, and or happy and blessed Saturday for those who are already enjoying the weekend. So today we're going to be talking about this.
So today, in episode 25, our topic is Our History is Your Power, Building with Faith, Purpose, and Passion.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Yesenia, but everyone knows me as Jessie. I'm a nurse by professional. I live here in Ontario, Canada, but I'm original from Cuba. I also a proud digital business owner. I'm a mentor.
Hello everyone. Happy Friday. My name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico, now living in North Carolina with my beautiful family. I am a digital business owner and a mentor.
Yes, thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jessie. And we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinar. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that has two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursdays, since those are the 2 days that we have our live webinar. And it happens at the same time, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So you can register for either one or for both. And the second link that you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So if you want to catch yesterday's replay of the live webinar before this coming Tuesday's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
Okay, so yesterday on our live webinar, we had Lydia as our host. She is the job quitter now. We also had Lori, who's a digital business owner. We had Lan, who is a teacher. And we had Ikra, who is a former teacher and hotel admin, now a stay-at-home mom.
We also had Marilyn. She worked on corporate. Maria, she's a retired nurse educator. Catherine is liturgy director, and Vanji, a registered nurse. So all these people are going to be on a live web. They were on a live webinar yesterday, November 13th. But remember, we have live webinar every Tuesday and Thursday, always at the same time, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And the only thing you have to do is register with your name and email to any of our websites or the website of your choice on the screen. And we will send you an email with your personal link to you have access to this webinar.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jessie. So if you're catching yesterday's replay of the live webinar, our live webinar has subtitles in several languages. And if you're catching the live webinar, our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Spanish, and Arabic. Okay. All right. So let's find out what is our topic for today.
Yes, our topic today is Our Story is Your Power, Faith and Entrepreneurship Building with Purpose and Passion.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before, let's welcome you back to another episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business. And Happy and blessed Friday for those who are on Friday, and happy and blessed Saturday for those who are on Saturday. So today's episode touches the heart of why so many of us started this journey, and that is, the freedom to be present in a world where today's episode is deeply meaningful because we are talking about the power behind everything we do, and that is faith, purpose, and passion. It's called Our Story is Your Power because each of us of sorry, it's called Our Story is Your Power because each of us has a story that can inspire, a story that can make an impact, and a story that can transform lives. So when we combine the faith with the entrepreneurship, our work becomes more than a business. It becomes a calling. So let's explore three truths about building with purpose and passion, backed by the facts and fueled by the faith. So that's what we're going to be talking today. And what is today's point?
So today points are point number 1, faith fuel resilience in entrepreneurship. Point number 2, purpose creates sustainable success. And point number 3, passion turns ordinary effort into extraordinary impact. So if you are interested, keep watching and we're going to touch each point.
Yes. So that's what we're going to be talking today. So let's start with our first point. Okay, our first point is faith fuels resilience in entrepreneurship. So when we talk about this point, and I look back at my journey from 25 years in the film industry to becoming a digital entrepreneur, one of the things that has carried me through every season is faith. Okay. Faith was kept me steady when my industry faced uncertainty, when sometimes, I was feeling down, and it was gave me the courage to start again, to learn something completely new, and to believe that I could build a life filled with purpose, peace, and freedom. Because the truth is, entrepreneurship isn't always predictable. Okay. There are days of doubt, there are days, moments of silence, and times when results take longer than expected. But it's in those very moments that faith becomes your anchor. So, according to a 2023 Harvard Business Review study, found that entrepreneurs who practice faith based on values driven making decision making have 30% higher resilience during times of uncertainty. Well, that statistic reflects what I've experienced firsthand, and faith gives you the strength when logic falls short. Because faith gives you something numbers can't, and that is a vision that's bigger than yourself. So it reminds you that every delay has a purpose, that every setback hides a lesson, and that what feels like a pause is often a preparation. In my journey, faith didn't just keep me from quitting, it gave me meaning to every challenge I face, not only in my digital journey, but also, in my film industry. So when things felt uncertain, I turned to prayer, gratitude, and purpose. When fear tried to whisper, stop, faith reminded me that my mission was greater than my comfort. And I've seen the same in others, from startup founders to digital mentors around the world. The most successful entrepreneurs aren't just driven by profit, they are guided by purpose. They know that success without alignment feels empty, but success with faith feels complete. My business isn't just about creating income, it's about creating impact. It's about trusting that the work I do today will bless others tomorrow. So faith fuels resilience because it teaches you to see beyond the present moment. It keeps you moving when others stops. It turns obstacles into opportunities and challenges into character. So here's your message for you today. When you face doubt or delay, make a pause and reconnect with your why you're doing what you're doing. And remind yourself that you're not building alone, you are being guided. So faith doesn't remove the struggle, but it gives it meaning. So this is my message for today. And now let's move on to the second point.
Yeah, so the second point, purpose creates sustainable success. So, one of the biggest shifts that happen when you start an online business is realizing that purpose, not pressure, is what creates long term success. So, according to this study from the Deloitte Global Purpose Report, found that 73% of people who lead with purpose feel more engaged, more fulfilled, and build businesses that grow 2.5 times faster than those focused only on profit. So, my journey is an example of this. I didn't start this business because I wanted to chase money or follow a trend. I started because I felt a calling, a desire to help people, especially women and immigrants like me, you know, breaking cycles, creating freedom, and building a life with more peace and more possibility. So, after years in the corporate world and education system, I saw how people feel stuck, exhausted, and unsure of what came next. So I lived that myself: long days, limited flexibility, and missing moments that really mattered to me with my kids. So when I stepped into this digital space, my purpose became crystal clear to me: to give others what I once needed, the guidance, the hope, opportunity, and a path for real freedom. And to show that starting over is possible at any age, in any season, from any background. We're always sharing our story, but if you have been following us for a while, you can really see that we're not special. We don't have, a background where you would say, oh, that's why they're doing it. I always had too many jobs, but I worked in corporate, I worked for education, I worked as a waitress prior to that. I worked out in the fields at some point. So I'm not special, but I decided to start. And that creates impact, not just income. You know, the purpose is what really sustains you. It's why I show up consistently. This is why I show up consistently. I This is why I keep learning, keep serving, and keep sharing my story, because I want to reach other people, because I want other people to relate what I've been through and how I'm making a change, how taking action has really given me the flexibility and the time freedom that I once only dreamed of. So this is why women connect with me, because they feel my story, because they connect with who I am, not just the strategy that I'm talking about. So purpose driven entrepreneurs don't burn out as quickly. They don't what do you call it? They don't get distracted by every new trend, and they don't quit when things get hard, because when you stay on course, their why is their uh bigger than their challenges. So my why, I always talk about my why. My why is bigger than any challenge that I have faced, and that is the quality time with my family, being there for my family, being present, a present mother for my kids. So my purpose is my anchor, my compass, and my fuel. And that's what really gives me the strength, what gives me every day that persistence of keeping or staying on track and keeping going. It's what transforms this business from something I do into something I am building for the family, a legacy. And every person watching um, can really make a change through this opportunity. So that's what I wanted to talk today about, is purpose really creates a sustainable success. You have to have a purpose, and you have to have that desire to make that change, and things will follow. Like I said, it doesn't matter what your age is, what your background is, how many things you've been through in life. The only thing that matters is your desire to have a different life, to start something new and to have something that really fulfills you and gives you the time and the quality time that you want with your family.
Sorry. Thank you, Isabel. Now we're moving to point number 3. Okay, hold on. Point number 3.
All right. So point number 3. Passion turns ordinary effort into extraordinary impact. These are big words, but okay. Gallup's workplace study showed that passion workers are 125% more productive than those who feel disconnected from their work. So we all already know this. If you're not putting your all, you're not feeling it. You put something, but you don't put it all, and that's correct. So passion is something that's contagious. It gives you the energy to keep showing up, the creativity to innovate, and the heart to serve beyond transaction. And that is the power. Okay, here we have an example. Whether you are creating content, mentoring others, or building your team, your passion is what draws people and keep your business growing. Okay, so it's all about you. Okay, so okay, Jesse, big words, but what are you saying? In other words, guys, everyone is watching, what I'm saying is all depend about transformation. Okay, it's becoming how the title says, how passion can turn the most ordinary effort into something extraordinary. Okay, when I started this digital business, I didn't have all the answers. I didn't have the perfect skills. I might still don't have it. I'm working on it. And definitely, I didn't have, the full, like the roadmap, knowing what I have to do or what I have to say. But one thing I did have was passion. Okay, and is this related with what Isabel was saying about your whys? But is you have to take your why and put the passion in it. Passion for helping others. That's one of the reasons that I pick up being a nurse. And because I had that passion, I love doing it, and it just made me happy. But then I realized it, putting that passion, how do I can move that passion helping others in other ways. So that passion for freedom, the passion for building the future with a meaning. Did that make sense now? Okay, and that passion changed everything, because passion give you, the energy to keep going when you are tired. And we all been there. We all going to get tired at some point. It gives you the clarity when your mind is full of doubts. It pushes you to serve. It pushes you to show up. It pushes you to grow, and it pushes you even on those days that you don't feel like doing anything, those days that feel heavy. As I said before, I'm really, and like I look like I'm an ongoing person, but I always, I have passion for others, but my passion to myself, my passion to my goals is never the good thing. Like I never thought since I grew up that I will like believe in something for me. I was just trying to help other people around me, and that was okay, because that gave me confidence, and also that give me like who I am. Like I am a person that like helping people. So now I have to change that passion. How can I help myself? There is something powerful. Passion is what separates to those who quit from those who rise. Passion is what turns a small a step into a life-changing path, and passion is what turns your story to someone else's hope. And that's why I started this online business. I didn't need to be perfect. I didn't need to be the smart kid around the house. I didn't have to have the whole experience. I just need that passion. I just need just be me, be real, honest, and hard driving person. Because when your heart is on it, when you believe on it, your impact got beyond your income. You start seeing the results because you just not focus on the money. You're focusing on the people. And now you're saying, oh my gosh, I helped two people, two different families to start their online business. And it's not about like, oh, I make a lot of money, but I arrive seeing that passion. They change their life, they give them hope. Those immigrants like me, those hard workers, as a nurse, we work so hard and we always say, but we're not there for our family. That's what my passion becomes. And ordinary people making extraordinary things. And I'm working on it, growing every day. And that burning inside, that desire for growing, to helping and changing other people's life, that's what my passion signal. And I take it as a tool and as an advantage. And yeah, my passion is my power, guys. And you should too. You should have your passion and make it power. So become an extraordinary person. So yes, that's what I had to say on this topic. What do you guys think?
Thank you, Jessie. Well, we have arrived to the end of our lives, so we hope so that you guys got inspired, with applying faith, applying your purpose, and applying your passion in your, could be in your regular life, or if you have a business, or if you want to take into a business, you can apply all those things in your personal life and in whatever you endeavor. So we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. To our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So here is our topic for next Friday.
Okay, our topic for next Friday will be how to stay motivated in your business journey. So don't forget, that will be for next Friday.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking next Friday, because even the strongest vision needs fuel, and we'll show you how to keep the fire alive through every season of growth. So thank you again for being here with us today. And we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Friday for those who are on Friday, and a happy and blessed Saturday for those who are on Saturday, and a happy and blessed weekend ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us today. And until the next episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business, thank you, everyone. God bless you all, and thank you for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for the support and thank
Have
you
a
for
blessed
watching.
and happy Friday.